disappearing. Not the flowers and the filters, the real thing, the intention, the choosing, the showing up. It's like everybody wants the feeling, but nobody wants the practice. Tonight, we're talking about that, about alignment, about partnership, about the frequency of love, and what happens when we stop when we stop running from it. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Massive and crew all across the world, introducing Angie Goodaz, the hostess with the mustache, big and serious podcast creator, yeah, creator and producer, big energy, big heart, big truth, when it's selector. Good evening, my people. This one is a special dedication to a woman with grace, vision and soul. Angie Goodaz. When Angie speak, the whole room listens. Heart so pure, yeah, the truth she giving, big and serious, loving every session. Healing words, real conversation. Lovers rock, sweet vibration. Podcast flow, pure elevation. From the mic to your heart, no hesitation. Angie Goodaz bring love to the nation. Big and serious, where love gets serious, where truth feel glorious. So turn it up, lean back, feel the emotion. This one you're certified devotion. Angie Goodaz, keep the love in motion. Big and serious, both us, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart. Oh.
Welcome back to the Big and Serious Podcast. Music, conversation, and a little trouble every time. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Angie Goodaz, and tonight we're stepping into a conversation that's been bubbling under the surface for a long time now. Romance, alignment, and the gap between the love we say we want and the love we actually practice. So get comfortable, settle your spirit. We're going to take our time with this one. So let me run my Casamigos, because you know how we do over here. Let me find it. Where you there? Where you there? Yeah. I want to say shout out to, this is loud. I want to say shout out to Wheelie Down Productions for my sexy Casamigos rhythm, as well as the Big and Serious Podcast logo. Big up your theater scene. And if you want to see the new Angie Goodaz logo, of course, I have to big up Calvin from A4G Visuals for that. That's on my Instagram page, so run over there and take a look. And let me just get all the salutations out of the way. So shout out to Roots Rock Reggae Radio Show. They are on in Montreal on CKUT 90.3 FM every Monday morning from 1 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the morning. And every other Monday, the Goodaz jumps into the chat with, I actually joined the show, with a segment called Information for the Nation. So I will be there this coming Monday at 2 o'clock in the morning. A little bleary-eyed, I'm sure. So shout out to Singing P, Selector Madman, Calendar Man, Cassette Man, and Brother Cliff on the outside. So yeah, now that I've done all the things that my friends over at TikTok don't like, I can go ahead and add them to the chat. But before I do that, let me say big up to YouTube as usual. You don't know my OGs, and Twitch. We itch. You see, we itch around here. We have a good love thing going. Rumble! And Spotify, Spotify, man, I don't know. We might have a divorce happening because it's just too much drama to get over there. But I'm going to bring TikTok into the building. Yes. And a little more, we will bring our friends over at IG because we only get an hour over there. So yes. Before we get into our deep thoughts on romance and all of that, I need to take a moment to big up a certain group of people. Because while everybody's here talking about how romance is dead, some of you are still out here loving with intention, and I see you. So let's get into the big up. Big up to the lovers who are choosing each other on purpose. Not the performance of romance, the actual practice of it. Big up to the people who understand that love is not a mood, it's a rhythm. Kind of like the Casamigos, you know? It's a rhythm that you tend to, a rhythm that you protect, a rhythm you return to even on the days when it would be easier to disconnect. Big up to the ones who communicate with care, who listen with intention, who show up even when they're tired or busy or stretched thin or not feeling well, because they know that consistency is its own kind of love language, and it's very important. Big up to the couples who are choosing softness in a world that keeps trying to harden us, choosing patience in a culture that rushes everything. Even my meal, I just rushed my meal. Choosing each other in a time when it feels like romance is disappearing. You're proving that real love still exists. What to Meridim? It gone. Hold on, we'll do this again. You're proving that real love still exists. Not in the grand gestures, but in the quiet, steady ways you honor each other every single day. So tonight, this big up is for you, for the lovers who love intentionally, for the ones keeping romance alive through the practice and not just performance. I want you to hold that, and I want you to receive that because you deserve it. All right. So every week, there's something sitting on the culture's chest, something we're all feeling, but not always naming, or sometimes we don't even know how to name it. And well, you know how we do over here. We slow it down, we breathe into it, and we tell the truth. Gently, sometimes a little bit with trouble, but definitely directly. This is a space where we peel back the noise, look at what's really happening underneath, and ask the questions that actually matter. Welcome to The Serious Thing. Actually, you know, there's a conversation the culture keeps circling around but never quite lands on. We talk about dating, we talk about situationships, we talk about the streets, we talk about what are you bringing to the table? But underneath all of that is a quieter, more honest question. Ready for it? Does romance still exist? And are we even in alignment with it anymore as people, as a culture, as a society? Because wanting romance is one thing, but being aligned with romance is something completely different. You know, we say we want softness, we say we want a soft life and all that, but we move in defensiveness. We say we want intimacy, but we communicate in half sentences and disappearing acts and blocking and deleting and all that stuff. We say we want depth, but we invest in people we don't actually know, giving our bodies before we even get to know the person living in the body that we're giving our bodies to. We say we want compatibility, but we build connections on aesthetics. And listen, I do it too. I am so shallow, a psycho, but we build connections on aesthetics, convenience, and vibes. Superficial connections feel good in the moment. You know, they're easy, they're exciting, the adrenaline's running, they're low risk, but they don't create compatibility. Compatibility comes with clarity, curiosity, consistency. And those are things that you can be a good actor, but you just can't fake it. But here's the twist. A lot of us aren't a lot of us aren't out of alignment with other people. We're out of alignment with ourselves. We want romance to show up fully formed, but we haven't created romance in our own lives. And there's a trend going on in TikTok where, people are romanticizing different elements of their life. And I love that for us. Man, romanticize making your bed. Romanticize making your dinner and eating your dinner, even if it's just like a can of corned beef and some bully beef and rice. Romanticize it. We want someone to see us deeply, but we have not even slowed down long enough to see ourselves. Romance isn't something you receive. Romance is something you practice. Romance is a frequency, and you can't tune into a frequency you don't embody. You have to, like how they tune the forks, you have to embody it. You have to be the thing. Self-romance is not bubble baths and candles. That's important. Trust me, your girl loves a bubble bath and candles. But that's just aesthetics. That's just the eye candy for our bodies. Self-romance is speaking to yourself with tenderness, honoring your boundaries without apology, choosing rest before burnout. Can I put a sexy horn on that? Choosing rest before burnout. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Choose rest before you burn out. Giving yourself attention instead of waiting for someone else to validate you. Creating beauty and intention in your own life, even when no one is watching. When you practice romance with yourself, you start to recognize what real romance feels like. You stop mistaking attention for affection. You stop confusing chemistry with compatibility. Those are two different things. You stop accepting the bare minimum because you've already raised your own standard. And this is where the culture is struggling. This is where we are struggling as a people. We want the outcome of romance without the inner work that aligns us with it. We want the feeling without the foundation. Like, what that, man? You can't build a house without foundation. Oh, that for work. And this is where the culture... So when we ask, does romance still exist? Maybe the answer is yes. But romance can only meet you at the level you meet yourself. And what about commitment? Oh, Lord. Commitment. You got grown people out here talking about, let's be friends with benefits, or let's just see where it's going. It's a whole other conversation, but it is connected to romance. Because is it romantic to really just see where things are going, and with to give up your body? And hey, we've all done it. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to myself as well, where we give up our bodies and we give up the most private places of ourselves, and we shoot. Do we even know the person's last name? Like, are we even committed to them? Do we even know if we're being exclusive with each other? Like, what? And commitment isn't just choosing someone. Commitment is choosing the version of yourself that can sustain the love you say you want. I'll say that one more time. Commitment is choosing the version of yourself that can sustain the love you say you want. But anyway, today we're staying here in the space where romance begins, not with the other person, but with you. Because if we want romance to return to the culture, we have to return to ourselves first. And that is the serious thing. And I slayed that. So yeah. As we move. All right. Now that we've grounded ourselves in the serious thing, it's time to open up the space a little bit wider. We got in a little bit of trouble, because today's big conversation is one that I've been looking forward to. We're talking about romance, alignment, and the state of real connection in the culture. But we're doing it with someone whose voice, journey, and artistry carry their own kind of truth. And I'm going to just make sure that he's ready. I heard him enter the building. Is he there? Yeah, he's there. He's chilling. All right. So our guest today is no stranger to the music scene. He came up in the 90s, made his mark, stepped back, lived life, and then Like all artists who still have something to say, he found his way back to the music with intention. And his new track, I'll Be Your King, has a romantic energy that feels both classic and refreshingly grounded. Before we dive into the deeper layers of love and alignment, we're going to talk about his beginnings, his inspirations, and what called him back to the craft after all these years. This is a conversation about music, about evolution, and about the kind of romance that shows up in both art and in real life. So we're going to bring him on camera. Oh, what am I doing here? And let me get to the proper room. Akustix. Welcome to the podcast. Wagwan.
Angie Goodaz, what's up, girl?
There,
Wagwan, popcorn.
There is it at school. Where may I say?
Yeah, man, we're here, girl. First of all, let me say I'm proud of you, girl. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. Yeah.
thank you. Wow.
Yeah, man. Proud of you, man. I've seen the journey with you too. You know?
Wow. You'll make me blush.
It's been a good
Damn, I'm
one, you know? Nice,
Wow.
nice to see
I'm surprised. I'm
you.
still surprised.
Women in
I'm
power.
here.
I love
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know, before we
Yeah.
go any further, I know you're in my favorite
Oh,
place
boy.
of the world. Say again? Uh-oh. You know, he was fine earlier. Now he's freezing. Hold on. Oh, his internet. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to take him off camera and see if that helps. Okay, he left. He'll be back. You know what? Let's see if he comes back in quickly. All right, he's back. Let me let it load. Let's see what's going on in the chat. All right, big up Courtney White, who says the man himself, Akustix. All right, let's see if we can bring him back on camera. This is what
Hello?
happens with technology. Hello.
Okay. I've seen you.
All right, perfect. You hear me good?
We might have to keep it short and spicy. It's a lot of rain. I'm here in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm hearing you good.
I know.
I'm hearing you good. I'm here in Jamaica. A lot of rain. Every day. It's raining. Yeah. Very.
Okay. Then I'll quickly ask you, how are things like with the Hurricane Melissa cleanup and, you know, re-sato tenting? How are things going down there?
Say that again. I didn't really hear that.
Oh, no, I was saying, okay, now turn off my music. I was saying, how are things with like the Hurricane Melissa cleanup and stuff? How's it going?
Oh, yeah, the parish that I'm from in Elizabeth, it's been bad, man, like devastating, you know? Certain places still don't have light and all that, right? You know, it's very bad. It's very bad, especially Black River. It's really bad, you know? But it's in a process of getting better, actually. So.
Okay, good. So
Yeah.
the relief is happening and people are doing what they need to do. All right. So
Yeah,
you know
they're doing what they need to do, you know. It's
Oh. Yeah, it's raining really bad down there, people. I'll have to see what happens.
wow, the connection.
Yeah. Are you good? Yeah, the connection is not agreeing with us today.
Yep, I'm here. No, not green. That great. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me well?
Yep, I'm hearing you. It's going in and out, but I'm hearing you now.
You hear me now. Okay. So take us back to the beginning. What pulled you into music and what did those early days look like for you?
The earliest for me what started in Toronto, Canada, on sound system days. A song called Upsetter, King Stereograph, Global. I could name a few, you know, that we toured. It started in Toronto, but we toured Hamilton and all across Canada doing our thing, Yeah, on sound system days, you
Love
know,
it.
started.
Um, who? So the sounds. So with those sounds, were you like doing like the dances with them, or was it like stage shows that you were doing?
Well, those days was the system where, they spin the record, you put it on the version, and I was pretty versatile though. I could sing, DJ, do anything to hold the crowd, to hold the crowd, you know, sing,
Oh,
DJ, all of the above in those days. You had to kind of earn your crown those days, Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So Canada was pretty similar with how it handled music and reggae, like Jamaica, because the artists that came up in Jamaica that I've talked to, they've all talked about earning your keep in the dance hall with the sounds before you can make it to the studio.
Right. That's basically what it is. That are teachings, in the dance hall, that. But we had to do that. How it was for most 75% of the artists. That's how it was. We learned our craft in the dance hall, basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we got our practice, and that's how we developed our craft.
Mm-hmm. What do you remember the most about that era of your career? Uh-oh. So we have poor connection out of Jamaica, people. It's raining really heavy out there. So let's see. I think I've lost him. Okay. Let's try this again. You okay?
Yep, I'm there. I'm hearing you.
All right, perfect. So in the '90s, you're with Stereograph and those sounds. What do you remember most about that era of your career? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, the reception, Angie. Could you repeat that
Yeah.
question again?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, what do you remember most about those times, like back in those days? Oh, we might have to reschedule out of rainy season. Uh-oh.
I know I'm hearing you half of the question. I'm hearing you now
Question.
though.
I was saying like in the '90s, what do you remember the most in your career about that time? Uh-oh. Hmm. We might have to reschedule because we want to give him the best interview possible, right? I'm just sending him a message here, people. 1 second. I'm going to take him off camera. Yeah, this is what it is. It's raining really heavy in Jamaica right now. So you don't know what go over there. So like anywhere actually, I can't even say it just over there. Anywhere, like once the weather goes, the internet starts to act silly. We might have to reschedule. Let me just ask him what he wants to do. You know, it's like sometimes people, when you do live shows, this is what it is, right? I do see him back in the green room. Let me see. What do you think? Do you think we're getting too much of a beating by the internet? Can you hear me? No. All right. I think we have to reschedule. All right. We'll reschedule. It's okay. So people, he was in the
No.
building, but he's not in the building anymore. Yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I was saying he was in the building, but he's not anymore.
Yeah.
We could definitely reschedule when the weather is better and the internet is better, you know?
Yeah, let's do that. All right. Yeah, it's better because it's raining like crazy here, and I think that has a part to do with it. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
See, it's gone
I
again.
know that when I'm there and it rains, internet.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll reschedule. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there. Let's do that.
All right. Look more.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yes,
Yeah,
people,
come
that
on.
was the man himself, Akustix in the building, in Jamaica. And you don't know the rain, boy, the rain, I give you a fight. So we're going to hold our questions and everything for when we reschedule, but we'll continue on with the show because the show must go on. Big up to Alvinal who's just entered the chat. Alvinal, you don't know the internet I give you a fight, isn't me? Big up yourself same way. All right, so we're gonna get into. Oh, we're moving like really early. I'm gonna slow it down. We're gonna get into the big feature, and tonight I'm talking about my Casamigos rhythm. So people, you're stuck with just me tonight. I hope you don't mind. So we're gonna get into the big feature tonight. If I'm a little, I'm a little sound girl. Is he Mrs. Sound Girl? All right, big feature time. All right, so tonight's big feature is it's dedicated to a woman whose voice has carried not just melodies, but emotion, real emotion, across generations, actually. A woman whose presence in reggae isn't just iconic, it's foundational. A woman whose artistry has always moved with intention, harmony, and a deep understanding of connection. Tonight, we honor the one and only Marcia Griffiths. Alvinal, you get too much trouble, you know. Alvinal says reschedule them, just come in. I know, you're late, you're late. Actually, before we continue on with the lovely Marcia Griffiths, I will take a moment to say next week we will have reggae recording artist Kelly R in the building. Kelly's actually located in Jamaica as well, so we'll touch base in the day to see if the weather is okay enough for us to carry on the show. But Kelly R is joining the building next week, and of course, I'm going to run how you can actually follow the show or find us. So on social media, you can find us at Big ND Serious Pod. You can send us emails if you want to talk at bns@angiegoodaz.com. And of course, music, conversation, and a Likkle Trouble every time. So yeah, we did have recording artist Akustix in the building. He's in Jamaica, and you don't know internet and ting. So we're gonna reschedule, of course. So, all right, we're honoring Marcia Griffiths, and Marcia is one of those rare artists who she didn't just witness the evolution of reggae; she helped to shape it. She stepped into the music scene as a teenager in the early 1960s. So like a while ago, people. Which means she's been giving us her voice, her discipline, and her brilliance for over 60 years or 60 decades. Yeah, 6 decades, 60 years. My gosh, Ange. 60 years of consistency. I got to give her a horn for that. 60 years of clarity, 60 years of alignment with her purpose. Her early work at Studio One placed her at the heart of Jamaica's musical revolution, a time when the island was defining its sound, its identity, and its cultural footprint. And right there in the middle of that creative fire was Marcia, young, gifted, and unmistakably powerful. Her partnership with Bob Andy, the legendary duo Bob and Marcia, gave us some of the sweetest harmonies the genre has ever held. Their chemistry wasn't just musical; it was emotional alignment. And I spoke to her before, and she told a story about how I would rather she tell it, but essentially Bob Andy also was her protector. Like, he protected her as well. And that is just an amazing dynamic to have, where you know that you can create beautiful music together, and as a young woman in the scene, also have somebody there with you that protects you and actually genuinely cares about you as a person. And to me, that screams romance on the part of Marcia for herself, not aligning herself with somebody who's toxic or someone who's gonna help her to get harmed or anything like that. I mean, that's a serious level of romance within yourself, because if you think about it, last week we were talking about, as artists, the goal is to bust. Not last week, a few weeks ago, we are talking about how the goal as an artist, especially in Jamaica, it was me I go bust, right? And so you think she could have been like, me I go bust, I'm in a really business, ooh, they around me just I go do what me have to do, and it's all right, me I go sort out. But no, she made sure that, or the person that she aligned herself with, actually cared about her, actually was concerned about her, and actually made sure that she was protected and she was okay. So that's a beautiful thing. Two voices that understood each other, two spirits moving in harmony, two artists building something tender, something intentional and timeless. And then, when you thought that that was like the pinnacle or the epitome of Marcia Griffiths, what does she do? She goes and she joins the I3s. She becomes a part of the I3s. I mean, I could stop right there. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you to Google who the I3s are. What? If you don't know, it's all right. We're gonna be gentle with you. We're gonna show you romance in the podcast today. The I3s were the three lovely ladies who sang backup for Bob Marley and the Wailers, and Bob Marley in his solo career as well. So, that moment, or that act alone, it deserves its own reverence. We gotta marinate in that for a minute. You gotta marinate in that. And I remember asking her, like, did you know in the moment, like, how if you listen to any I can see his face, I can't, Quincy Jones interviews where he's talking about the making of Thriller with Michael Jackson, and he's like, you didn't know that you were making something great like that. Like, you knew that you liked it, and you hope that because you liked it, other people would like it, but you didn't know the magnitude of what you were creating. I asked Marcia before, and hopefully I get to talk to her again, but I asked her before, in that moment, did you know the greatness that you were creating and that you were a part of? And I remember her saying, we knew Bob was special. She knew that there was something about Bob Marley that was really, really special. And like how Bob Andy took the time to protect Marcia and Rita and Judy took the time to protect Bob Marley. Right. And even conspiracy theories, like I could go deep on the story of Bob. Love a Bob Marley. I could go deep on that story, but even the whole, there was a moment in time when the I3s were separated from Bob, at the hotel. Normally they were like all together, like maybe, like rooms together, but they actually were in a completely different hotel. And then shortly after that, Bob got sick. So let that marinate. Right? You take away, my dad used to say that in unity there's strength, right? So if he had the I3s around him all the time, people probably wouldn't have the type of access that they had in order for certain thing and ting for Guan. You see what I'm saying, right? So anyway, the I3s were like the protectors of Bob, and they made sure that he was okay. And, if he wanted the room cleared, they were the ones to tell the people then, well, I say, I have to come out. No, you have to go about your business, But, again, so they didn't just back Bob Marley, they actually anchored him. She told me stories about how they'd be on the stage, right? And they would have rocked out, like they would have done their thing. They would have really gave the audience what they came there for. And then, show's ending or whatever. And the people then would ask for encore, right? The people then would ask for encore, and Bob would always look at the I3s and be like, what the item I say? Big up to the TikTok family. Wagwan massive. Wagwan with the Wagwans. Thank you for being here. I appreciate love you. Yeah. So the audience would ask for encores, and they would be screaming and they would be cheering and carrying on, and Bob would say, what the item I say? And if the I3 said, yeah, run the next track, then the next track was happening. But if they said no, we're gonna Lego boy, he wouldn't do another song. He listened to what they said. They were his anchor. They held the spiritual center of the music. They brought the balance, the depth, and listen, as much as sometimes they say that we're the most, women are the most disliked, the feminine energy is the most disliked thing on the planet, but the feminine grounding is important, and the I3s were the feminine grounding to a movement that was reshaping global consciousness. Just saying. And that is, again, another punctuation mark in the history of Marcia Griffiths, right? Because that just brings us up to like what, 81? There's still so much more. Marcia's story doesn't even end there, not even close to ending there, right? So she goes and she does this major stuff with Bob Marley and the I3s, and they travel the world and they do their thing, and the legacy happens or is created, and she goes on after all of that. She goes on to start collaborating. Michael Jazz Wagwan, welcome to the building. Big up to you too. Marcia goes on to collaborate with some of reggae's most beloved voices, including the incomparable Beres Hammond. And we actually need to do a big up on Beres. We need to definitely do a big feature on Beres Hammond. We got to talk about his history as well. I also met him. He's a sweetheart too. But their duets, Bob, talk about so many Bobs today. Marcia Griffiths and Beres Hammond have a chemistry. They just have a chemistry that is undeniable, that is picked up in their music. We might, because like I said, we're running early, so we might actually look at running some of their tracks, but their duets are a masterclass in chemistry. We're talking grown up music, like grown and sexy music, emotionally intelligent music that speaks to partnerships, tenderness, and the kind of romance that just, it doesn't need theatrics to feel real. It's that comfortable but honest and sweet energy that we that, that's the real essence of what we're looking for when we talk about I want romance. And that is what they emulate in their partnership when they collaborate and make music together. So, major big up to Marcia Griffiths and Beres Hammond on all the beautiful music that they've given us in collaboration. Does her story stop there, people? Not even close. Can we talk about Electric Boogie? You gotta feel it. It's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Can we talk about Electric Boogie? A song that this song became the soundtrack to Black joy across the diaspora. I mean, everybody's doing the electric slide. That song gave us the electric slide. Hello. Wagwan. Mama Goodaz has entered the chat. Welcome to the building. From a little cottage. Wagwan. So, the Electric Boogie gave us the electric slide. And that's a dance that has lived through weddings. It has lived through cookouts. It has lived through block parties, family reunions, and celebrations across generations. I mean, you got older folks doing the electric slide. You got the little babies doing the electric slide. You got country versions of the electric slide. You got rock and roll. Like, it's just phenomenal, this dance, and how it has just transcended generations and music and time and events. So it's a cultural export so embedded in our collective memory that people who don't even know the song's name or even the steps name, they still know the steps to the electric slide. That's impact. That's legacy. That's a thing called reach. That's having some serious reach. And that's what makes Marcia's story so aligned with tonight's theme. And this is what it is, right? Her entire career has been a study in harmony. It's been a study in harmony, musical harmony, emotional harmony, and the kind of alignment that only comes from knowing who you are. And that lady knows who she is. Marcia is not even like now, she really doesn't have to do anything. I remember when I met her, I said to her, you always felt like to me that stratosphere, like that star way out in the sky that you need like 5 rocket ships to get to, right? And she doesn't have to do anything. She's at a point in her career, in her life, where she's not have to do anything, and she still continues on. She still does her thing. And she still remains true to who she is. And not only that, she's like a teacher. When you ask her advice for other women, young women in the industry, and when I say young artists, young women, I don't mean like just age-wise. I'm talking about career-wise. Because, in music, when you talk about a young artist, it ain't got nothing to do with age, baby. Because, I could turn 60 tomorrow, pick up a microphone, and I'm a young artist, right? So it's age in terms of time in business, knowledge in business, the music business. Let me correct myself. When you ask Marcia about advice that she has for young female artists, she's like, listen, they are so strong. She's so proud of young artists because they're just, and these are words that she said to Miss Goodaz. She said those words to me. So this ain't hearsay. These are like, what would you call it? A synopsis of my conversation with Marcia Griffiths that I had a few years ago. But when you ask her about advice that she has for young female artists, she's so proud of them because they're strong. They know who they are. They don't compromise on certain things. They know their voice. Their voice. They have their voice, and they just make sure that their voice is saying what they want it to. But she tells them, stay true to yourself and stay away from people that are toxic. Stay away from people that are going to compromise your talent and your career, right? That's some real romance with yourself, man. To have that type of knowledge and to be able to impart it to others, that is some real romance within yourself, right? So, Marcia, if you look at her, like if you really sit down and analyze her career, really sit down and analyze the path that Marcia Griffiths took, a few things stand out here, okay? Number one, she has never chased a trend. Never chased a trend. She has never compromised her sound. That lady does not play with her sound. She doesn't play with her voice. She protects her voice at all costs, right? She doesn't compromise. She has never moved out of step with herself. So again, if it doesn't feel right for her, she ain't doing it. I remember I got over 2 days, I got to speak to her twice. And the second day, she was tired. She had performed, so like it was like back to back performances, right? Or back to back performances for her. And she was tired the second day. And people with her were like, if you're tired, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do it. She was like, no, I want to do this. I want to talk to her. Let me give myself a horn. Yo. Sorry, I just had to let that out. Yeah, so she was like, no, I have to talk to her. It doesn't matter. I'm going to talk to her, even if it's just for a little while, right? But even when people are like, yo, you're tired, like, if she wants to do it, she's going to do it. And on the flip side, if she does not want to do it, she's not going to do it. So 60 years, and she just remains in step with herself, in that romantic relationship with herself. So we're looking more than 60 years into her career. She remains relevant. Marcia Griffiths remains respected and deeply loved. And not because she reinvented herself to fit the moment, but because she stayed aligned with her purpose. Because she honors the music. Because she honors the people. Because she honors the culture. Marcia is proof that longevity isn't luck. It's intention. It's discipline. It's alignment. Her voice is still clear. I mean, she still sounds amazing. She sounds just like the records. Even now, she sounds just like her records when you hear her live, right? Her presence is still commanding. Her influence is still undeniable. Yo. Today we big up a woman who has given reggae some of its sweetest harmonies, its most iconic moments, and its most culturally enduring contributions. Marcia Griffiths, this is your flowers segment. This is your honoring. This is your big feature. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you. And so that's what we're gonna stop when we talk about Marcia Griffiths, a woman whose voice, legacy, and longevity reminds us that alignment truly looks like this is what it looks like when it's lived, when you're not performing being in alignment, because people can talk about being in alignment and they're really not. You want an example of what it's like to live in alignment, you got to look at Marcia Griffiths. You got to study her. She's a woman who has given this culture decades of harmony, joy, and emotional clarity. A woman who continues to stand as proof that purpose, when honored, can carry you across generations. So salute to Marcia. We thank you, and we hold your contribution with the respect that it deserves. We are so early, people. We're gonna end the show early, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, we're into the vinyl ritual. That's all good. So you know what? On that note, we're gonna get into the music segment. So we're gonna run some tracks. But before we actually get into the essence of the vinyl ritual and what it entails, and the moment where we stop and we take a breath. I'm going to actually run some tracks that are not a part of tonight's playlist because now I have the space to do it. So let me go ahead and turn off my Casamigos. Again, shout out to Wheelie Down for my Casamigos rhythm. It's so nice. You hear the din 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 din. The Goodaz is on her way. She's coming. All right, so Wagwan, Joe, big up yourself on TikTok. Hello. How are you? You have to give me a link still. All right. So, like I said, we're getting into the vinyl ritual. So we're going to run some music. But before we even get into the true essence of tonight's playlist, I got some tracks that I need to play. And the very first one, I had a guest on the show last week, lecturer. Big up yourself. Yo, people, if you missed that interview, you got to go catch the replay. Oh, you have to go catch the replay. Like, that was such a phenomenal conversation that we extended it like a whole extra 45 minutes. So it's like almost a 2-hour conversation that we had with lecturer last week. So that's probably why we had a short conversation with Akustix this week. Alignment, right? It was like, wait, you got a certain amount of minutes to have these conversations. And so, I'm just playing. No. Anyway, I did not have, he had sent me a song, and shout out to lecturer because he sends me his songs pre-release, and he said to me, Goodaz, because every time I'm, your girl is polite. So I'll be like, sir, you sent me that song. Is it okay if I use it for XYZ? Or is it okay if I do this, that? And he says, if I give you the keys to the house and I tell you that, you can go in the fridge and you can have some food, or you can go in the bar and, you can take a drink or whatever. You can do your thing. If I give you the keys to the house, don't come and ask me if you can sit on the couch. Don't come and ask me if you can't open the fridge or if you can't have some juice. Don't do it. So, on that note, lecturer gave me his brand new track. I think it's literally hot off the press. Like, it's not released yet. Hot off the studio, whatever you want to call it. The electrodes and stuff. Since we're in a digital world, hot off the digitized system. And the Goodaz has it, and I'm going to run it for you because I promised him that I would run this track. So this is lecturer time. You've entered the vinyl ritual, but we're going to have a little fun. We have time. So if you have any requests, drop your requests. Let's run some music. We got an hour to play with, because if we don't fill the hour, the Goodaz is going to leave. Mama can know that, right? So we're going to fill the hour, or the Goodaz are going to go to bed. Isn't it? So anyway, vinyl ritual time. Lecturer, you know what? I'm gonna do a little. So we're gonna drop the needle now, and we're gonna let the music play. So this is Time by Lecturer.
Not the most I appointed. Use up your time, my brothers and sisters. It is. Time me to catch up on them. Me now no time figure waste pan friend. Time too short, it approach the end. Time for no enemy. Use up your time, my brothers and sisters. Time me to catch up on them. Me now no time figure waste pan friend. Time too short, it approach the end. Time for no enemy. Me no keep friend. No. Time me take fi watch you. Me find the time fi go find something do. Han, the time me go take fi hate you. Me find the time fi go find what love can do. No time fi lazy, no time fi ego. Me nah no time fi go waste pan people. Use most of me time before me get wrinkle. Time me to catch up on them. Me nah no time fi go waste pan friend. Time too short.
So people, if you have any requests, drop them in the chat. Let's vibe. We got time.
No time for hate, no time for kill. Me no time for push water uphill. Me no idle, and me no slack. Remember, time is something when no stop. Time we pass, you know you not get it back. Time keep moving, time me no stop. Make most of your time and try don't flop. Time me to catch up on them. Me no time for go waste pan friend. Time too too short, it approach the end. Me nah no enemy, me no keep friend. Make the most of life. When you have time, me know you can see. And you no blind, anything when me get, that was mine. See the most high, him you shall find. Try work hard, don't red eye. The people things, so bad my time. No wait for no man, and you can see the sign. Cause time it a catch up on them. Me nah no time to go waste pan friend. Time too short, it approach the end. Me nah no enemy, me no keep friend. No, time me take fi what you. Me find the time fi go find something do. And the time me go take fi hate you. Me find the time fi go find what love can do. No time fi lazy, no time fi idle. Me nah no time fi go waste pan people. Use most of me time before me get winkle. Time me take catch up on them. Me nah no time fi go waste pan friend. Time too short, it approach the end. Me nah no enemy, me no keep friend, Lord. No time for hate, no time for kill. Me nah no time for push water uphill.
I might run another lecture track, but I have to really take a moment to pick up a man who really is a true family member of the Big and Serious podcast. You know, he's a true family member. Like, and I mean, we're talking to good family members. You know, the family member them when your parents say, "Yo, my God, we're going to that person's house," and you're excited. You know, on that note, let me say big up Mr. Dutch on the outside. But when, you know, when your parents would say, "Yeah, we're going to that person's house," and you get excited, like you start running around like you're Nana Ed because you're going to a place that you love. Yeah, that's the type of family member that Likkle Wayne is to the Big and Serious podcast. And, you know, I'm actually going to go ahead and run my dub that I got from him. Outlandish and ignorant.
Yes, Angie Goodaz, you want to be and princess and you well vert, you was so full of morality, you no come to help us. You are the Big Bad and Mighty podcast, Big and Serious podcast, with the maddest host, the greatest host, outlandish, Angie Goodaz. Take time with them. Outer road, me say. Outer road. Your thing. Ignorant.
And, you know, we're outside, we're outer road, and we're a little bit Madder Road. So here is Madder Road by Likkle Wayne. Yeah.
And look into yourself and stop check yourself in front of yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself and always remember to respect yourself. Now play with them this year. Understand me, man. Alright. We sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we set we pray before Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. Because we sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we set we pray before Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. I Likkle Wayne me neighbor, me no hard for bingo. Me go anywhere you see the cute girl them swing go. Whether Montreal or in a Toronto. Pop off G-string or if the back here bingo. Woman a fly down from Santo Domingo. And I said them want me pour the milk in a them Milo. Because when we work we no so. The hard man a work like poco. Now go Kim teeth in a the girl them chocho. Roll up in a the Benz or in a the Volvo. With me foot bigger than the foot of Motombo. Woman a sandwich me like a Big Mac combo. Cause we sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we say we brave them we Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. We style sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we say we brave them we Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. Woman them a wrap themselves around me like a apron. So them want me give them any son like Abraham. Like Hebron we take them to the promised land. Like Moses them want me part the ocean. Part the ocean make we part the ocean. This are the new dance name part the ocean. Move to the right hand part the ocean. Move to the left hand part the ocean. Right hand in the here and part the ocean. With your right foot in the same motion. Left hand in the here and part the ocean. With your left foot in the same motion. We sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we say we brave them we Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. We say we sick psychotic and Mother Road. Outlandish and we style Mother Road. God we say we brave them we Chuddy Road. Like funeral we style it down Sada Road. Why is it come show them off a part the ocean. Janite come show them off a part the ocean. Shelly Belly show them off a part the ocean. Color show them off a part the ocean. Shorty a lick me from Savannah, Portland. Fi pepper her pot with diamond stallion. Don't she love the patchy one go start a rebellion. Back a friend a run, come a run waist like Shellian. Part the ocean, make we part the ocean. Dance all massive, make we part the ocean. Uptown crew come part the ocean. Mad vibe massive, them a part the ocean. We sick psychotic and Madaru. Outlandish and we style Badaru.
All right, let's see if I have my stuff together. We're going to do a double feature on Likkle Win. So this is another recent release from Likkle Win. This one, hold on there. Let me make sure I don't get outside of myself. All right. All right, so shout out to Mad Vibes, Mad Vibes Records as well, producers of that amazing track. So we're gonna do a double feature. Likkle Win. This is the woman Amiyad. And you know, it's not very often that we have people bigging up the women, so we got to run it again. Boy, Alvin, I'll start done. So yeah, say. All right. So I didn't really get a proper chance to do a feature on this artist. Um, I think I was like thrown for a loop when we lost him. Recently, back in March, we lost Laser Current. So again, my deepest condolences go out to everyone that he was near and dear to. He was a guest on the Big and Serious podcast last year. He brought us through his history and everything. So if you want to catch that, interview, the replay, it's up. Go find it. Laser Current. I want to run a couple Laser Current tracks if you don't mind. Let's take a moment to honor him. So, you know what? Keeping in with romance and stuff. This is In My Arms, Laser Current. So we're gonna do a double feature. Maybe we'll do a triple for Laser. Cause you know, he was such a sweetheart, like he was such a sweet, sweet, sweet man. So on the subject of love, and you know, like I said earlier, you have to love yourself. You have to give yourself romance in your life first before you can get it from other places. So don't give up hope because you gotta look within yourself. This is Believe in Love, Laser Current. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So I'm gonna run one more track off of the Better Tomorrow album from Laser Current. This one, this one's called "Hey Girl." Yo, line alone. I have to run it again, people. I have to run it again. All on them. I have to run it again. Let's run it again. Yes, so that Hey Girl off of the Better Tomorrow album Laser Current. Like I said, we lost him last month. Sad time here for Canadian reggae. I want to say rest in peace, sir. And thank you for your legacy. So, as we continue on, like I said, we're playing a little bit in music before we, say goodnight and ting. So, I had a guest on the show a few weeks ago, and she also, this is a time of new music, people, but she also dropped new music. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into her newest song in a few moments, but we want the love. We're going to stay in the love. We won't be a fool for the love though, but we're going to listen to Fool for Love. And this is by Black Orchid. Enjoy.
Fool me once, that's a real shame on you. Fool me again, that's a real shame on me. Fool me for the third time, I'm too blind to leave. 'Cause I'm just a fool in love, and that joke's on me.
Mad Vibes, big up yourself, Wagwan. You missed it. I was playing Matter Road and bigging you up. Thank you for joining. early night. Early night. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I know my mama didn't raise no fool, but I've been one for you. Somebody tell me, am I a fool for love? Somebody tell me, love's got me too blind to see. Somebody tell me, am I a fool for love? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me, am I just a fool for love? Somebody tell me, love's got me too blind to see. Somebody tell me,
All right. So,
am I a fool for love?
all right. So, Black Orchid has a new track out. And, oh, what she say? Hold on there. Avanala chat. Oh, I thought she was talking in the chat. All right. Okay. So anyway, Black Orchid has a new track out. Big up to you on the outside. I mean, it was released on the day after Valentine's Day, but I still say it's new, right? How long is the track new for? Somebody drop in the chat. How long is a track considered to be new? I think it's still new. Still, it's new to me still. And it's just, it will always have that fresh vibe, that fresh early morning vibe. This is the morning after Black Orchid.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Can you email it to me?
What am I doing
Um,
here? I spent the night with
Email it to me.
and
I'm gonna send you my email.
such a thrill. It lasted only a moment. I got to gain my composure. I got to leave. I don't want to fall in love. Always a morning after. Yeah. What do you think of now that we made love? Yeah. Always. It's the morning after. I just got to tell myself don't wanna fall in love. Don't fall in love. Now I'm at home.
You've had it for 2 weeks?
Start to
It's okay. You've been working, so I see with you. I can see with you, mad vibes. It's all good. Listen, a working man is a busy man, is he? I would love for you to send it to me. That would be amazing. Is it so? This release for Papa Michigan, is it a late night release or early morning? Oh, I get it. We're not allowed to share it too early. I get it. Mad Black Orchid, you just said cut over your tune. Let me run it again. Sorry, you're Ush. You're Ush.
It's 5 in the morning. What am I doing here? I spent the night with you, and it was such a thrill. It lasted only a moment. I got to gain my
Thank you, Mad Vibes. We're gonna see if I can actually get it. What? Oh, so don't play it, right? Don't run it. You're the only one. Oh, wait, there's two of us in Canada with this track now, Mad Vibes. My goodness, yeah, going good. People, you witness it here. The Goodaz is the second person in Canada with the tune. Come on. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate love it. I mean, the Goodaz are going. Yeah. All right. Don't fall in love. It's the morning after, and it was one of those situations, All right. So as we move, if we continue on with the past guest vibe, a few weeks ago, I had a guest on the show, another new release. Why? Maybe I need to add a new music segment or do a new music show. No, people tell me, should I do a new music segment or a new people show? A new music show. Anyway, this is the latest track by Tanya P. Tanya, big up yourself every single time. We are going to have her return to the Big and Serious podcast, maybe after the summer. Yeah, man, we're going to be outside. We're going to have a good time in the summer, and then we can have Tanya P join the show again, join the big conversation, and we can recap the summer. But this one is Just Try, Tanya P. As we move, you see.
Words of inspiration, meditation, elevation. Hold your head up high, way up to the sky. High. The system has us locked up in a chokehold. We put in so much work, but no reward. It's easy to just give up and walk away. But if you do, you won't get very far. You just have to try, and you will make it. Even though the struggle's hard, and even when
Now, I have to run it again. I really love this track.
meditation, elevation. Hold your head up high, way up to the sky. High. The system has us locked up in a chokehold. We put in so much work, but no reward. It's easy to just give up and walk away. But if you do, you won't get very far. You just have to try, and you will make it. Even though the struggle's hard, and even when they fight, you just have to remain strong, 'cause the struggles won't last long. It begins with a dream, a thought that came to mind just pondering about the things that truly brings a joy and peace. That's all one really needs to sustain. You just have to try, and you will make it.
Oh, people, I just got some wicked permission.
And even when
So you gotta stay with me. You gotta stay with me. This vinyl ritual is very, very, very nice. Is he?
have to remain strong, 'cause the struggles won't last long. Only focus on the things that matter. Never listen to the thoughtless chatter. Oh, yeah. That's how you reach your goals. Knowledge, feed your soul. People will try and tell you watch them die. They never had the courage or the heart to pursue what they want, and so they just can't stand to see you rise. You just have to try, and you will make it, even though the struggle's hard, and even when they fight, you just have to remain strong, 'cause the struggles won't last long. You just have to try, and you will make it, even though the struggle's hard, and even when they fight, you just have to
So
remain
shout out to Tanya P on the outside for Just Try. You know what? Let me do a double feature on Tanya P. Actually, no. Let me do one better. Not that a double feature wouldn't be amazing, but I think she would appreciate love this one even more. So when we talk about romance and romanticizing life and just holding space for romance within our lives, Tanya P has done that because her partner, her husband, supports her craft. He supports her career. She supports his career. And when we say power couple in music, absolutely, like they release songs on the same day. So this is a track by Mally Bless. It is called My Almighty. Shout out to Tanya P and Mally Bless on the outside. You done know My Almighty. Enjoy.
My creator, my redeemer, my savior, my king. From the moment I rise, I gotta give praises. Oh, Jah, you're the greatest. You've granted me another day, so I'm off to the races. From conception, you've been here for I. Whenever I'm broken, you ever cry. So how could I worship no other? You've always been there for I. Like my mother and my father. Oh, my Almighty, every day you surprise me. You bless I continuously, plus you always guide me. His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, King of Kings, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God, Rastafari beckoning, no other is worthy. So how could I worship no other? You've always been there for right. Like my mother and my father. Oh, my Almighty, every day you surprise me. You bless I continuously, plus you always guide me. So many don't believe, but I know that is the key to my door. Jah is limitless, the Trinity in flesh. He could be anything the elements possess. The omnipotent, I see and I. No one could deny Rastafari. Just an amazing, forever will I praise him. In his image he made me, the way of life saved me. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Alive is he. Only the third I could see. He's in you and me. How could I worship no other? You always been here for right. Like my mother and my father. Oh, my Almighty, every day you surprise me.
Okay, Mama Goodaz, I know you probably love this track, so I'm going to make sure someone send it to you so you can play it, because you can dance to this one. Yes, that was My Almighty by Mally Bless. Again, big up to Tanya P and Mally Bless from the outside. You don't know. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. This is the type of thing you just gotta let ride out. You gotta let it. You gotta let it ride out. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna keep it going. So people, I'm so happy. Okay, hold on. So shout out to Mad Vibes Selector Madman on the outside, Mad Vibes Radio, Mad Vibes Records. Yeah, people, go give them a follow. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So you're killing me. Okay. He just sent me something else. Okay, so people, we're gonna do this proper. We have an exclusive. This is the first time that you're going to hear this track, and you're going to hear it first on the Big and Serious podcast, because we keep it big and we keep it serious. And you see, life just, you gotta be like malleable. You gotta surf the waves. You gotta surf the waves. You gotta know the tech. Shout out to Mad Vibes for teaching the Goodaz how to do certain things, because that has really just elevated Lod. Well, sir. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we'll see if we can run that one later on in the show. But we have an exclusive. Actually, you know what? Like I said, I'm going to do this properly. So hold on. Let me go back. Okay. So, people, a few weeks ago, I said that it's a good time to be a reggae connoisseur. It's a good time to be a lover and a friend of reggae, because people are coming back. People are picking up back their careers. And although I don't know that this gentleman has ever put it down, but to see foundational artists continuing to perform and continuing to create new music is such a blessing for us all. So I want to do this really, really, really properly, especially because the song I'm about to play, this is actually do I want I don't want the unreleased version. I'm going to run the other version. I'm going to run the version that I know, because yeah, I'm going to run the version that I know. But anyway, this song, if you came to the Goodaz house when she was a little girl and Tigan was in the basement playing music, you probably heard this song, because this song was played a lot in the household. Papa, Michigan, big up yourself. Michigan and Smiley, big up yourselves. Father Tigan, I know you're smiling down on your daughter right now. I know you're smiling down on me. I'm going to run Nice Up the Dance. We're going to take the old and then we're going to bring you to the new. So, Nice Up the Dance, Michigan and Smiley. Let's go. Oh, you don't hear it? Okay. Let me try something again. You know what? Let me try. Oh, we might have to leave this thing alone. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. This is the previously unreleased version. Can you hear it, Mad Vibes? Let me know. 'Cause it sounds low to me too. You can't hear it, eh? Okay. Hmm. All right. I don't know what happened. Okay, it's fine. We'll skip that then. We'll run another track by Papa Michigan. This one is not the brand new one, but this one is a new release as well. This is called Style, Papa Michigan. Let's go.
Other side, dynamite. Original Papa Michigan upon the microphone stand. It's alright.
When you said my advice, I did good, right? I did a good pivot, don't it? I did a good pivot, don't it?
Give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop.
Ain't said a good as never panicking, or she just run the next track. Yeah.
They call me Papa, added to the Michigan. Semi set it, means a man a veteran. Me I'm a soldier, so you know that I'm a general. If you don't know me, go and go check my credentials. I have the pleasure of rolling with the young gun. I have
Yo, the man said, if you don't know me, go check my credentials. You have to go check in credentials.
original Papa Michigan upon the microphone stand. It's alright. I'm a dingo. In here, style, and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. Give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere we go, girls still I say we hot. They call me Papa, added to the Michigan. Send me set it.
I gotta do it again. I'm sorry, people. I gotta do it again.
Other side, dynamite.
I'm getting you ready for the new track.
Microphone stand, it's alright. I'm a dingo. In here, style, and I got it like
Oh, my bad. Let me put some respect on it. So Papa Michigan is always staying relevant. Papa Michigan is always releasing new stuff all the time. My bad. I apologize, sir. He's always releasing music. Yeah, well, I'm putting some respect on it. Yazid.
Me, I'm a soldier, so you know that I'm a general. If you don't know me,
People, can I run it one more time? Can I just run it one more time?
I'm rolling with the young. Other side, dynamite. Original Papa Michigan upon the microphone stand. It's alright. I'm a dingo. In here, style, and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. Give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere we go, girls still I say we hot. They call me Papa, added to the Michigan. Semi set it, means a man a veteran. Me I'm a soldier, so you know that I'm a general. If you don't know me, go and go check my credentials. I have the pleasure of rolling with the young gun.
Well, is this rhythm called the Vanity Rhythm? Or is it the next one? Oh, it's rubber dub style. Okay. Got it.
It like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. I give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, girls still I say me hot. Some say me humble, some say me sweet. Me ever fresh when me step in at the streets. Lines and bars when me have never repeat. And some me do it, me ever discreet. Woman see me say I me them want keep. From them see me say them body night. Drop to the stick because them drum it off the beat. It off the beat, yes it off the beat. It off the beat, yes it off the beat. Cause if a style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. And give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, girls still I say me hot. Gyal a say me sweet, gyal a say me hot. Come here like a something then fi put in a them pot. Gyal a watch my body, gyal a watch my locks. Rub me down with oil from the front to the back. Bring her body to mine, flip her like a coin. Play her like a melody, she say yo me yo mine.
You're gonna kill me because I'm gonna run it again.
Other side, dynamite. Original Papa Michigan upon the microphone stand. It's alright. I'm a dingo. In here, style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. Give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere we go, girls still I say we hot. They call me Papa, added to the Michigan. Semi set it, means a man a veteran. Me I'm a soldier, so you know that I'm a general. If you don't know me, go and go check my credentials. I have the pleasure of rolling with the young gun. I have songs released from the top gun. Song of the year, 12 weeks up a number one. And when name one love jam down. And when name one love jam down. And if a style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. I give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, girls still I say me hot. Some say me humble, some know say me sweet. Me ever fresh when me step in the streets. Lines and bars when me have never repeat. And some me do it, me ever discreet. Woman see me say yeah me them want keep. From them see me say them body night. Drop to the stick because them drum it off the beat. It off the beat, yes it off the beat. It off the beat, yes it off the beat. Cause if a style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. And give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, girls still a say me hot. Gyal a say me sweet, gyal a say me hot. Come here like a something them fi put in a them pot. Gyal a watch my body, gyal a watch my locks. Rub me down with oil from the front to the back. Bring her body to mine, flip her like a coin. Play her like a melody, she say yo me, oh mine. Me know me have it and I'm exemplified. And on a try me, I try. No, on a try me, I try. Cause if a style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. I give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, girls still a say me hot. Style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. I give them lyrics, give them flow non-stop. Anywhere me go, yeah. Them call me Papa, add it to the Michigan. Say me set it, means say man a veteran. Me am the soldier, so you know that I'm a general. If you don't know me, go and go check my credentials. Check my credentials. Style and I got it like that. Set the standard and the pattern never drop. I give them lyrics, give them flow
All right.
non-stop. Anywhere me go.
Anywhere we go. All right. So, the Goodaz. Thank you to Mad Vibes. I have been given an exclusive. So I'm the second person in Canada to hold the tune. It's being released tomorrow. You are hearing it first on the Big and Serious podcast. So you know, when you miss the podcast, you miss a whole heap of things, you know. You miss a whole heap of things. This is a brand new track, not even released. People, listen good. Make sure you fall in love with it. This is called Grind Never Sleep. Grind Never Sleep, Papa Michigan. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Time waiting no one. Not the most I appointed.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did the Goodaz just do? Oh, that's not it. Uh-oh. I don't think it got sent. Hold on. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to move forward. It's okay. We're going to run it. We're going to figure out what just happened here. Oh, it didn't go through. Okay, we're going to try it again, but let's keep going. So before we run that track, let's run another one. All right, here is, if we're going to stay on the subject of unreleased songs, we're going to get into an unreleased lecturer song. I've played it before. I'm going to play it like I played it on previous shows. This is Selassie I Light, lecturer. Let's go.
I lift up my eyes to the hills. From when cometh my help cometh from the Lord God, Rastafari will make heaven and earth. All the mercies, all the mercies. Oh yeah, cause Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters in the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters in the better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? Would you give up your meal so a hungry little youth can know it feel? To have his belly full from a good night meal. Put a joy nice heart, get the sign and seal. Out Selassie I, then close the deal. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters in the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters in the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters in the better unite. Would you give up your wealth so that poor people can check their health? Would you put a donation to stop a dangerous
The internet is not, or not the internet, my My email's doing something.
Stabbing with the knife, 'cause the last year I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters.
And before you ask, yes, me did pay my bill.
Shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Castle of the world that they gave it to us. There's still more why the war, there's still more why the force. Suppose that they turn around and then they hate us. Holy away would have bite the dust. Lecturer, Jaman, you know you can't conquer us. Selassie, I light shine so bright, brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Selassie, I light shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Please stop the fussing and the fighting. Please, no more mamas crying. Please, no more fathers crying. Please, my brothers and my sisters dying. Please, no more unnecessary killing. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? Would you give up a night meal so a poor little youth can know it feel? To have his belly full from a good night meal. Put a joy in his heart, get it signed and sealed. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? We gonna get paid for the work we put in. To take another man's life, you know, is a sin. Say yes, lecturer, teach them the right thing. We won't listen with them and we're full of timing. 'Cause Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite. Selassie, I light to shine so bright, my brothers and my sisters, and better unite.
Right. Okay, so if we stay on the subject of tunes that have been sent to me, here is Sensible, Plankton. Let's keep going. We're going to keep it moving. Plankton, Sensible, let's go.
One down, one. I mean, no take program. Somebody a be a boxing of the slogan. No creativity. Copy me style and a sensible. Them are no ball and me know them benchable. Squaddy them par with constable. My soldiers them on the next level. I make them a rough life on top of the world. One bag of chat in a get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb. Extra clipping a make lock plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food a lot of dinner. What do me rifle and me them idolize? But in a song all they do just talk a lies. Jane and Finch never see them a walk a night. Make feed them life rifle make them paparazzi. Organize badness fully stamp it organize. Hardball like Walter Boy. From you say box the whole not arise. Box nation badness. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of chat in a get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb. Extra clipping a make lock plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food a lot of dinner. Inna the street like me own the road, yeah. Run road like new Corolla, fully dark midnight, no light, no road. Me not fit talk loud, cause me badness loud. Enough of them bad wheat, bad bread, bad water. Yeah, them love flip like razor Motorola. We run currency, current Nova Scotia. Rifle brand new, come check out a scope. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of chat in a get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them, fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb, extra clip in a make lock plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food and lot of dinner. What be me rifle and me them idolize. But in a song all they do just talk a lies. Jane and Finch never see them a walk a night. Make feed them life rifle make them paparazzi. Organize badness fully stamp it organize. Hardball like Walter Boy. From you say box the whole not arise. Boss Nation badly. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of charting, I get on top of me nerves. Box Nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel that a reverb. Extra clipping I make like plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with that of the herbs. Damn them food and that of dinner.
Well, it looks like
One
my
down,
email.
one, box.
My email is failing me. People, we're so close. We're so close. I'm not. Oh, wait. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think I see something. I see it. I think I see something. There's still hope. So before I run the new Papa Michigan track, because I am so determined. All right, we're gonna run Akustix brand new track. I'll be your king. Well, it's out already. You can find it on all streaming platforms. It's actually #1 on the Reggae North Music Awards music charts. This is I'll Be Your King. If we go back to the whole romance thing that we were talking about earlier, this is a song by Akustix, who will be returning to the big conversation once Jamaica gets its weather sorted out. So I'll Be Your King, Akustix, let's go.
Hey girl, it's me Akustix, I thought I'd tell you I appreciate you, that I appreciate that you're my empress. And because you're so good to me, I'll always be a king. I'll always be I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, child. The whole town's talking about us. Wish they had something like this built off of honesty and trust. My friend them not see me on the corner. Them all a call me one burner. But they don't understand. When a woman loves a man, I'll be your king. Because I know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone. Well, it's been a long time since I left my Facebook on the table.
So, you know, the whole etiquette of music running and selecting music, people would tell me that it's too late to do this, but guess what? I'm not sure we can do what I want, so we're gonna run it again.
Hey girl, it's me Akustix. I thought I'd tell you I appreciate.
I can do what I want.
That I appreciate that you're my empress. And because you're so good to me, I'll always be a king. I'll always be I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, child. The whole town's talking about us. Wish they had something like this built off of honesty and trust. My friend them not see me on the corner. Them all a call me one burner. But they don't understand. When a woman loves a man, I'll be your king. Because I know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone. Well, it's been a long time since I left my Facebook unattended. Well, it's been a long time since I made a know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone. I know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king. I'll be your king. Because I know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone. The whole town's talking about us. Wish they had something like this built up for honesty. My friend them not see me on the corner. Them all I call me one burner. But they don't understand. When a woman loves man, I'll be your king. I'll be your king. Because you know you are my empress, I'll be your king. Never leave you alone, I'll be your king.
All right, people. So if we get into the whole romance thing, well, I think I just showed myself romance because I didn't freak out. Just did what I had to do. Just kept going. Just kept it moving. Let's see if I can download this track. So, as I was saying, let's see. All right. As I was saying, here on the Big and Serious podcast, big things are going, and you get to hear a brand new track that has not been released as yet, and as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to see if it's going to actually work. You might actually get to hear both versions of it. So let me rename this real quick. So before we close out the show, because we're going to close out after I play these brand new tracks, I do want to take a moment to say big up to everyone who tuned in. I appreciate love you. Thank you for being here. Of course, Mad Vibes, you done know, mad love all the time. Thank you, because you've taught me so much, and I really appreciate love you, I respect you, and all of that. Yes, thank you for everything. So big up to Akustix. He tried to join the live or join the show, and the weather in Jamaica. So we will definitely be rescheduling. The song you just heard was "I'll Be Your King" by Akustix. Go and download it. Make it, internalize it, love on it. It's a really good track. It's such a nice track, but I'm just renaming, so I have my ducks in a row. So I didn't get to play Nice Up to Dance, but that song was a song that I grew up on because you couldn't hear it. And that's okay. I'm going to try to get a download of this and then upload it properly so that I can play it properly. But when we talk about big things and doing big things, this is a brand new track by Papa Michigan. I'm going to run the main mix first, and we're going to close out on the reggae mix, all right? This is Grind Never Sleep, Papa Michigan, exclusive. It's not being released till tomorrow. I am the second person in Canada to have this track. I love that for me. This is Grind Never Sleep. This is the main mix, people. Papa Michigan, let's go.
Higher, higher, we going higher, higher. Yeah, man, 24/7 we're up on the grind. That means that we're working. I'm a dingo. Grind, grind, never sleep, we are rise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize, success when I find. Grind, never sleep, we are rise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stop, yeah man, 24/7 we're up on the grind. That means that we're working. I'm a dingo. Grind, grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize, success when I find. Grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize, success when I find. From early morning, my mind I strategize. No time for waste, no time for compromise. Every move calculated, every plan precise. Me a turn struggle in a goal, me nah roll dice. So
People, we have to run it again. We have to run it again. Like I said, brand new track, unreleased. You'll hear it tomorrow on all the main pieces, you know, and you can get it, stream it, download it, buy it. All those big things, Papa Michigan. Grind, never sleep. Yeah. You see, when you grind and you don't sleep, and you just do good for yourself, big things will happen for you. I am living for people. I am living through. Let's go.
Watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. Grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. From early morning, my mind I strategize. No time for waste, no time for compromise. Every move calculated, every plan precise. Me a turn struggle in a goal, me nah roll dice. So clean, not so smart. Me a build me life, them a waste time. Me a cut like knife, pressure turn me power. Pain turn me drive, grind never sleep. Me a keep me dream alive. Hey, grind, never sleep. Me a rise, me a grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize, success when I find. Grind, never sleep, me a rise, me a grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize, success when I find. Me no watch people, my mind, my biz. Mama tell me this from me was a little kid. One cocoa full your basket and don't you throw away your stick until you cross over the bridge. Cause them a flex a road but me a building a silence. Patience am a weapon, knowledge and me guidance. Me not chase hype, that no have no substance. Rise Papa Michigan, rise with resilience. Grind, never
Rise,
sleep,
Papa
me a
Michigan,
rise,
rise.
me a
Okay,
grind.
we're going to run the reggae version of Grind Never Sleep. Like I said, brand new. Okay, I'm giving you both, people. I'm giving you both. Aren't you entertained? Grind Never Sleep. This is the reggae version. Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, man, 24/7 we're up on the grind. That means that we're working. Grind, grind, never sleep.
Oh, wait, maybe I didn't get it. Hold on.
Every dollar counted, every
I think it's the
step
same
well
version.
timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success
That's
never
okay. We'll
find.
just keep going. It's all good.
Never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. From early morning, my mind I strategize. No time for waste, no time for compromise. Every move calculated, every plan precise. Me a turn struggle in a goal, me nah roll dice. So clean, not so
Oh,
smart.
Mad Vibes, you sent me
a
the
build
same
me life.
song.
Them a waste time. Me a cut like knife, pressure turn me
Okay,
power.
I thought it was
Pain
me.
turn me drive, grind,
It's all
never
good.
sleep,
It's all good. I'm appreciative of it anyway.
Hey, grind, never sleep, me a rise, me a grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. Grind, never sleep, me a rise, me a grind. Every dollar
Yeah, I like this
counted,
with
every
this
step well
version.
timed.
Okay, so just to clarify, Mad Vibes, what version of Grind Never Sleep is this that's playing right now?
Me no watch people, my mind, my biz.
People, we're gonna run it one more
Mama tell me
time.
this from me was
Yeah,
a
like I said, I can do whatever I want, right?
we go with 24/7 we're up on the grind. That means that we're working.
Oh, this is the reggae version. Oh, then me up it, because I thought me did what? Yeah. Right, life good, man. Life sweet. This is the reggae version, people.
Watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. Grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stack it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I span the prize. Success when I find. From early morning, my mind I strategize. No time for waste, no time for compromise. Every move calculated, every plan precise. Me a turn struggle in a goal. Me nah roll dice, so clean, no so smart. Me a build me life, them a waste time. Me a cut like knife, pressure turn me power. Pain turn me drive, grind never sleep. Hey. Me a keep me dream alive. Hey, grind. Never sleep, me arise.
So people romanticize your life. Grind. Do good for yourself. Hustle. Yeah, I have to find the success. Never run it again. The message is so serious.
Grind, grind. Never sleep, we arise, we are grind.
Yes, this rhythm is called Knocking on Heaven's Door. This is the Knocking on Heaven's Door rhythm.
Success we find. Grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stock it high, watch me shine, see me climb, I spend the prize. Success we find. From early morning, my mind I strategize. No time for waste.
People, if you just tuned in, this is a brand new unreleased track by the one and only Papa Michigan. Grind Never Sleep. What did you just send me? The main mix, Mad Vibes? All right, so we'll play the other version another day. I like this version though.
Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stock it high, watch me shine, see me climb. I spend the prize, success we find. Grind, never sleep, me arise, me a grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stock it high, watch me shine, see me climb. I spend the prize, success we find. Me no watch people, my mind my biz. Mama tell me this from me was a little kid. One cocoa full your basket and don't you throw away your stick until you cross over the bridge. Cause them a flex a road but me a building a silence. Patience am a weapon, knowledge and me guidance. Me not chase hype, that no have no substance. Rise Papa Michigan, rise with resilience. Grind, never sleep, me a rise, me a grind. Every dollar counted, every step well timed. Stock it high, watch me shine, see me climb. I spend the prize, success.
All right, people, so I gave you some extra time. Here I thought I wouldn't be able to fill in the rest of the show, and I more than filled in the show. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your vibes. Thank you for your positive energy. You know, we're not doing a staggerlag visualization tonight. I think we're ending on this high note. You know, we give thanks. We are grateful for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Akustix for joining the conversation. We will reschedule. Shout out, major shout out to Mad Vibes, Papa Michigan. Big up everybody out there. Next week, reggae recording artist Kelly R joins the conversation, the big conversation when I do things like around here. I want you to have an amazing week. Keep it big, keep it serious, keep it positive, and keep a little trouble every time. You see me? Yeah, man. Little more zin. Peace out.
Grind, never sleep, we arise, we are grind. Every dollar